Hello Virgo, welcome to this reading. We're going to be taking a look at the energy and predictions for the sign of Virgo for the rest of March. Now do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and see what we have going on for you here. For this mid-March update, we'll be taking a look at the middle of March to the end of the month here. Do hope you're doing well. Hope things are going good for you. Now, we have, right at the time of this launch, we have the start of eclipse season. And Virgo, you are the star of the show of this eclipse season. 2 of the 4 eclipses are in your sign. The other 2 are in Aries and Pisces. So you will probably be feeling this eclipse season heavier than others. We also have a Mercury retrograde here coming up right on March 15th, right after the first eclipse. And yeah, if you're interested in seeing a full breakdown of what the eclipse might bring for you, I've done a tarot reading on the eclipse. It'll be linked at the end of this video. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the energy on the bottom. You have the Hanged Man. Maybe right now, some of you are feeling a little bit indecisive, or you maybe feel like you're in limbo around something in your life. This could be around a relationship, to be completely real with you. You do have some very positive love messages here. Some of you may be like waiting for a proposal, or some of you may be waiting for like a conversation or an update on this relationship in some way. It feels like you're playing the waiting game right now. But what I will say to you is, with the Hanged Man, the idea here behind this card is that this person at any time could cut the cable that they are suspended by and start free falling. And at the end of the day, they need to embrace that free fall. They need to embrace that transformation that comes with the next card, which would be the Death card. The Death card is required for the Hanged Man so that the Hanged Man can move on, or so that you can move on with your journey through your path. And I feel like this is an incredible time for action for you, Virgo, in this between now and the end of March, particularly around love situations. But many of you are not here for love, and there's a significant choice that you have to make in another area if you're not here for love. What else did I want to say about that? If it comes back to mind, I will bring that in. What I should say here is you have a very, very positive reading, Virgo, for the rest of this month. All of these cards are absolutely incredible. And I should note, I believe your eclipse reading was very positive as well. So I love this for you here, Virgo. Anyway, energy in the middle. You have the Lovers card. Again, this can refer to a significant love situation in your life. It's a union. Typically, this is a significant partnership, right? This would be somebody who is potential marriage material, or somebody, if you're not interested in the concept of marriage, somebody that you're with for a long time. The other thing about the Lovers is it represents a choice. This is the card of Gemini, right? And typically this card can represent a choice between 2 options. It's not like, oh, you have all of these things that you're thinking about. It's like A or B type deal, is the way that I read it, especially because you have the 2 of Cups as well. So these cards are actually both indicating like A or B, or a choice between 2 things, right? And you actually have probably my 2 favorite love cards in the tarot here. So it seems very positive, but right now maybe you feel like you're a little bit in limbo. Now, for those here not in this reading for love, you know what I feel for you is, I feel like you have been grinding at work, or working very, very, very hard on one particular area in your life. And you are deciding, okay, do I want to see what it would look like to maybe take a hiatus or take a sabbatical, so to speak, and maybe pursue my talents, my hobbies, my interests, maybe some leisure, if that's something that you can do? Or do I continue the grind? I think some of you are looking at that type of choice in your career. I'll try to break that down more as we go along. There's another choice here as well. Let me talk about that. You have the Page of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the King of Swords. So For those of you who are not interested in stopping or slowing down, or you're unable to slow down on your work, the choice here is between two offers, okay? Two job offers. And it may look like staying in your current role in your career, or you found out about this other opportunity. Maybe you've been headhunted, and here's this Page of Wands saying, hey, Virgo, we'd love to hire you. We think you're the perfect person for this role or for this job. So for some of you, this may be around a choice between a job opportunity, staying or leaving. And for others of you in work, it's like, okay, I don't know if it's retirement. Maybe the vibe I get is maybe semi-retirement, like, or even like, okay, do I want to pursue what it looks like to, work for myself type deal? But there's a choice that many of you are making in your career here that seems pretty consequential. Some of you are in a position where you can take a moment and explore what's out there, and some of you are not. Some of you are in a position where you do have to continue, with the salary, but you have a let's see here. You have a good problem to have, okay? And what I mean by that is you're doing well in your current position, but there's also this other opportunity or thing here available. And so there's no I don't see job loss here. I see job opportunity. I see, very prosperous job opportunity for you. And it's because you are the first one in the office and the last one to leave type of energy, right? You are somebody who's proven to have a really solid work ethic, and people really value that about you. From the love perspective, you do have a counterpart here in the tarot with the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, as well as the Lovers and the Two of Cups. So whatever love story is happening, this is somebody that you are very heavily considering. Can I see myself with this person for a long time? Whether it's marriage or not, it's commitment, right? It's commitment. Can I see myself, spending a significant portion of time with this person? And maybe you might even be like questioning, can I dedicate a portion of my life to this person as well? That type of deal, because this is a bigger romance, right? This is a bigger love situation, a significant partnership here. You have the Queen of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Two of Cups as well in this reading. Virgo, your energy is here in a couple different spots. You have the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. Could be both your energies. I typically look at the Knight of Pentacles as a Capricorn, but I'm actually feeling that for you in this reading. Queen of Pentacles would be closer to, it could be any earth sign. Honestly, these could really be any earth sign. But I'm getting this energy of really hard work, and the prosperity in your life is derived from the energy and effort that you put into your career, or you put into however it is that you earn and make money. Like, this is, some people, they do that through their talents, their skills, their hobbies. And I'm not saying you're not talented, but based on this reading, it seems like your kind of secret sauce is you're outworking people. Okay, you're outworking people. And we'll see if we get skill cards when we come in. Two things can be true at the same time. So you may be a highly skilled person and also outworking others as well. But based on the first nine cards plus the bottom card, seems like your energy and effort is propelling you forward in your career. And this has, again, opened up a choice in, do I stay, do I go, do I pursue this other opportunity? The Queen of Pentacles, it can be somebody in like the finance department. This would be the person who is cutting the check, even if it's not the finance department. But it could be the person cutting the check, so to speak. And this is also somebody who may be a financial advisor, a real estate agent, someone in the financial areas. And then basically perfect situation in love here with the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is like two souls coming together in this lifetime. These are two people that are destined to meet, whether it be temporarily or for a long time. I do believe that even if like we have a friendly interaction with a stranger, we are meant to have that interaction. This just, call me crazy, but I believe that we meet people for a reason. And this is the idea behind the Two of Cups, okay? You may also in business be partnering with somebody as well on a project, or going into partnership with somebody. The Two of Cups can be about your partnerships and alliances, as well as the Three of Wands, which you don't have. But Um, this could definitely be showing up as well as the Three of Pentacles. But okay, in the final column, you have the World, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. I love this for you, right? So I've been using this Knight of Pentacles. This feels like the anchor in this reading, even though it's typically the lovers. The overarching theme here is you have a choice, but you are the Knight of Pentacles in this reading. It's probably the card that most indicates a hard worker in the tarot. The Knight of Pentacles. It can also signify a financial event happening for you, which seems to be very, very positive at this time, because you have the Nine of Cups as well, which is like the fulfillment of wishes and dreams in the tarot. And add to that the World, one of the strongest cards in the tarot. The World is basically, well, it's the last card in the Major Arcana, and it says that there's certainty around your situation. It's the most certain card in the tarot, right? It's also a card of major completions as you've come to the end of the Major Arcana. Basically, completing some, even like life's work could be the most extreme end of the World. It's also a card of international travel, and this is why I feel like some of you may be pursuing maybe pleasure through taking a hiatus and doing maybe some international travel, or even just domestic travel, or maybe exploring what's out there. And some of you are in a position financially to do that. Maybe not everyone, but some of you will be, that who I'm talking to here. And the Nine of Cups can be about this idea of like living in the moment. The person on the card is enjoying themselves or living in the moment. And yeah, let's go ahead and start to clarify the situation even more. There's a term that's coming into my mind. What is it called? Have you ever heard of the FIRE moment? The FIRE movement. It's FIRE is an acronym for Financial Independence, Retire Early. And there's like different types of FIRE. There's one called Coast FIRE. And Coast FIRE is like this idea where you have enough assets in the bank, but you basically have enough assets in the bank, but you also take a job just for enjoyment. So the idea here is this person's a bartender, okay? And a bartender, isn't typically a job where you'll like strike it rich, but it's a job that many people in the Coast FIRE movement will take. A bartender, or like a Starbucks barista, or something that they do for enjoyment, right? Something that they do because they want to do it, not because they have to do it, right? They're not like pursuing some huge grand vision in their career, but they're coasting, they're enjoying their situation. Maybe some of you are like considering that. Let's go ahead and see what else we have here. We're going to go ahead and pull some oracle cards. Okay, there's 5, and we'll also take a look at the energy on the bottom. You have Hermit, Retreat, and Recharge. So yeah, there are some of you who are thinking about doing this type of like hiatus or a break from what you're currently in right now. You have Magic Guardian, Unlock the Magic Within, and Knight, Be Brave and Honest. Okay. So I love this Magic Guardian card. It's a card of manifestation. It's sort of like the Temperance card in the tarot. It says that you can alchemize your highest timeline into existence if that's what you want to do. You then here have Great Teacher, Learn from Spiritual Experiences, Warrior, Be Fearless and Stand Strong, as well as Shield Maiden, Make Plans and Focus. All right, so here's the interesting thing. The Knight of Pentacles is also a card of laying out plans for development, or laying out plans for yourself, particularly in career or in your financial areas. And you have this Shield Maiden card with this idea of putting plans in action, or at least making plans for yourself. So I definitely see you looking at this in a very serious way about like what's next in your career, and also for those of you who are here for love, what's next in your love situation. Okay, why don't we go ahead and clarify this reading even more by pulling some additional cards here. All right, so let me get these cards upright. All right, so you have the Six of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Okay, so the Six of Cups represents, I feel like, wow, the Six of Cups can be something that you've always wanted in life. It represents like the past, but it says that you've had this dream. It could, in this case, it could represent you've had a dream or a vision or a goal for a long time. Okay, there's an element of the past with the Six of Cups, something you've been thinking about for a long time. And with the Page of Wands, it's like, wow, here it is. And what a perfect time for this as we move into this eclipse season. And again, this eclipse season is particularly strong for you, Virgo. So I feel like all of your hard work here is coming to fruition at this time, if this reading is for you. You then have the Four of Pentacles. Someone in this relationship situation is hesitant to commit, okay? The Four of Pentacles can talk about hesitation. And, you know, the idea is this person's afraid of letting go of one pentacle, when in reality they have four. And they're afraid to see their money go out, which I understand, but that's like life. And some people would even argue that's the point of money, but having money. But yeah, this person's like very much in a scarcity mindset financially. But as this relates to your financial situation, they're afraid to make a move, or they're hesitant about commitment. And what's interesting is the High Priestess, particularly around love situations, can say that this person that you are dealing with, or you, either you or this person you're dealing with, is considered to be highly desirable. The idea of the High Priestess is this is somebody that everyone wants to get with, but no one gets to get with them, because they basically have their pick in love, in relationships. So this is a highly desirable person. It's also a mysterious person. It's kind of hard to read the High Priestess as well. So I think for those of you who are here for love, you know, can you try just like having a blunt conversation, like expressing your feelings to this person, or attempting to see if they can express their feelings to you? You know, like trying to like make that. I think almost you taking the initiative here would probably be the most successful avenue for you in this relationship situation, because they're not doing it. One of the two of you is not doing it. Okay, so either they need to make initiative or you need to take initiative. It's like as simple as that. You're definitely very interested in this person, or they're interested in you. It's hard to say which one it is. You have the Page of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Well, here's the good news, Virgo. You'll definitely know by the end of this month whether this relationship is going to happen or not. The Knight of Cups represents an event in love happening. It seems like it will be happening, okay? Especially with the Page of Wands, passionate offer or invitation. And the Two of Cups with the Knight of Cups is a clear, like, green light. You know, all signals go type deal in this relationship. So someone's expressing their feelings here, either you or them, and I think whichever one it is, will reciprocate the feelings back to them. And I see, if you're here in this love timeline, I see this relationship happening. I see this happening. For how long, it's hard to say. You have a really good sign that this could last for a while with the Lovers and the Two of Cups. Especially because and then I'll get to the other timeline here, but with the Eight of Wands, it's like a breakthrough. And it's also communication from a distance. So there may be some, like, you may be commenting on each other's social media posts or something like this. It's a card of social media in the modern age of tarot. Back to this other timeline. Page of Wands twice. The offer here is coming in. Like, it is. If this is your reading, this offer is on its way. Okay? It's incoming with the Eight of Wands and the Page of Wands. And you may even be in a strong position. You could be in a negotiation. You may be in a position to negotiate. Take that for what it is, right? Don't sour the opportunity. But you're showing up in a strong position here. And I expect you to get an email, either for a second or third interview, or even an offer letter with the Eight of Wands, because that can be emails. Eight of Wands can be emails. It's also breakthroughs. And yeah, this could even come with a higher pay bump. Yeah, wow, Two of Pentacles. Your financial situation could be changing for the best. Three of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So what's happening here? Three of Swords landing on the Knight of Pentacles. You're leaving what you've been doing for a long time to pursue this other opportunity. It's just separation. Three of Swords is just separation. Don't let that stress you out. When we have a reading like this, all of these cards are extremely positive. Three of Swords shouldn't stress you out, okay? This is, you're leaving what you've been doing to pursue either pleasure or, a hiatus, or you're leaving your job to take this better job. That's what's going on here. It's very clear. And for the love situation, I don't even stress about this for you because that might be down the line. Who knows? But the thing about love readings in tarot is, particularly general love readings, is timelines are very, very hard to wrap down because it's dependent on not just you but the other person. So you're looking at like multiple timelines here when you do a love reading. So basically anything can change with love. The career and finance stuff is easier, but it's also true that the timeline can change. We're just looking at it now. And the love situation seems very positive. But I'm pretty confident that you'll be taking this new job offer, and I'm confident that is incoming if this is the reading for you. The Two of Pentacles with the World, that's incredible. Two of Pentacles, it can either mean money. It's changes in your financial situation is what the Two of Pentacles is. This would be very positive because of the World. Okay, so this Two of Pentacles can either go up or down money-wise. And this seems like it's going up because of the certainty that is on the board, on the table here around the offer. And the Ace of Pentacles is this new beginning that's coming in for you. Wow. The Devil, it's a card of desires. It's okay to pursue your desires at times. And this is, again, an okay card in this type of reading. Let's see what else we have here. And let's go ahead and see what is showing up in the Kipper energies for you here, Virgo. Kind of want to leave the reading here. It's such a positive reading. Wow. You have a concern. Yeah, it's the concern here is, let me just get the other cards, but it's about this person's hesitation in the love situation. Distant Horizons, Gift, Wealthy Man, Pathway, and Mature Man. Whatever gender this person is, they've got it all, or you have it all. Okay? They have it all. You have it all. Maybe both of you do. Two things can be true at the same time. But yeah, this is definitely someone this is a desirable person. And you could also be that person. But yeah, this looks very good. And then what's interesting here is both Distant Horizons and Pathway. There are two of the cards in this Oracle deck that have timelines associated with them, according to the author. Pathway is 3 to 6 months in the future. Distant Horizons is 1 to 3 months in the future. So, pick your poison. I mean, again, it's really tough to wrap down the timing in a tarot reading. Seems like this is happening sooner rather than later. But it's possible here that you'll be in this situation for at least a year, from my perspective, as the reader here. Whether it's in this career or in this love union. And the gift card is like an extra bonus. It's not going to make you rich, but it's extra. There are cards in this deck that can talk about like wealth and riches, but the gift is like an extra bonus. It's positive. You then have High Honor. Yeah, you are somebody who everybody wants to hire, for sure. Virgo, best reading of this set that I have done for the middle of February. The middle of March. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll most certainly be talking to you again soon.